Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with two new DAX functions that are SUM and SUMX. Both these functions belongs to aggregate functionalities. So we will be watching all these both of these functionality into this video. So let's get started with the video. So we are having this SUM and then SUMX. We are having little difference between both of them. We will be covering both of them one after another. After that we will move to Power BI, in which we will see the real implementation, how it can be applied. Sum, as you know, that it will just sum up whole column. Whatever column we will provide as the parameter, it will sum whole of the value of that particular column and return a single value of it. So that is sum, and according to documentation definition, it is telling adds all the number in a column, same as what I told right now. Another one is sum x. First let's look at this sum into Power BI, so that we will be cleared up with this particular one, and then we will move to next one, that is sum x. So once we will go to Power BI, we will go to table tools and then new column. In this new column we will create a calculated column, but exactly calculated column is not required, but in some cases calculated column is required. Otherwise, generally preferable thing is calculated measure in the case of aggregated function. So you can see the difference between this calculated column and calculated measure, how is it created. Into my previous video I have covered up. So for this particular one I will be creating calculated column with having this name as column underscore sum. Now we are having this sum as the DAX function over here, which is expecting only parameter, that is column name. That means whatever column name we will provide over here, it will sum up all the values in that column. That means all the rows present in that column, it will sum up and it will provide you the result. Suppose I am taking up a column like here, we must be having some order sale value, correct, sales. So we can take this sales value, so that if we will sum it up, whatever the result we will be getting, that means what is the total sales. If we want to find, we can go with this option and then we can choose fact sales column, which will provide us the total sales into this particular calculated column. Let's click on enter and see. It is giving you the same value in each of the rows as whole of the column. That means whole of the rows into that particular column, that is sales column, it will sum up, and it is summing up and then giving it into a separate column. Now we will move to sum x. There is a slight difference between both, so we'll see here that sum x is nothing but whenever you want to filter, or if you suppose assume like this, that you are having some table. In that table you don't want to sum, you don't want to just get all the value sum, that whatever, suppose here we have done is that in this column, in sales column, we have summed up all the values whatever it was present over into this column where it went, this one. But if we want to filter of some of the rows into it, and that filtered rows when will be summed up, what I want to tell is, suppose you are having this filter condition over here, and if you want to have that 0.556 omitted from this particular table, whatever sales value, wherever in this, wherever row, whichever row it is containing 0.556 value into the sales column, we don't want to take up that particular rows. So what we will do, we will click on OK. This particular now table, whatever created over here, it is now filtered out, and it is not containing any value which is having 0.556 into this sales column. So this is then again a new table in front of us. In this table now, if we want to calculate total sales of that, definitely it will be decreasing from this particular number, because in this time we are not having a particular value that is uh, 0.5. It was 0.556. So this particular value, it is not present into this particular table, so definitely it is going to be reduced with 0.556. Whatever number uh, it is into the whatever number of rows it is containing 0.556, definitely it is going to be removed off from the table, and whatever remaining rows will be there, it will be summed up and then it will be given as the result. So let's take an calculated column so that we can have a real demonstration. So column underscore SUMX. SUMX, we are having separate DAX function for it. In this, uh, in this we will just pass two parameters. What we can see is the another first one is the table, and then the expression. Table here, if you want to filter or you want to create any table on the basis of any logic, you can just go ahead and create that table. That table will be taken as the input. That means the first parameter is expected to be table format. It can be obtained by applying any of the logic. Right now I am going with the logic of filtration. That means we will filter out 0.556, whatever it is over there. Rest of the rows, whatever apart from 0.556 value, apart from that, whatever rows it is containing that particular table, it will take up the sales column from it, and then it will sell sum up that whole values, and it will result in you into a new calculated column. So let me just move left, and we will take 0 where it is 0.556, correct? 0.556 will come here. We will first filter it out. For filtering, we are having filter DAX function, in which we will pass a table. That table is fact table. In this fact table, we are having filter expression as sales equals to 0.556. Fine. So it will filter out that one, comma. Another expression it need is that what particular column it need to be from this particular table. Whatever this table, this condition is outputting a table. From that table, what column it need to be considered for summation. So in that we will take again the sales column. So that is fact sales. Now we will wrap it up with the bracket. Click on enter. Let's see if the value is decreasing from 87 to 36. Okay, so what it did is it just filtered out 0.556 from it, whatever table we are having here. So only one value in this, that means only one row is containing 0.556 sales into its whole column. So what it did, it pulled out that particular row, and it created a table against that only row which is having cells as 0.556. When you will sum up that particular table, it will output you only this value, that is 0.556. If you will filter out 0.556, and then if you want to have something like that, whatever greater, suppose whatever cells greater than 0.556, you want to filter out that one, and if you will click on OK, it will give you some different result. Let me explain you what it is going on if you provide greater than 0.556. So it is giving you a slight difference in the value that from total sales to the this particular condition. So you can see here 872363, and it is giving you 872362. So what is going on is whole fact table is filtered out on the basis of sales column. In that sales column, whatever rows is greater than 0.5 0.556, those rows only are considered in this new table, and that table when considered we are taking up the sum of this particular column again into from that is sales table. So this is what we got after filtration of 0.556 greater than 0.556. So hope this concept is clear to you, and if any confusion, let me know into the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Stay tuned to the channel for upcoming tax functions.